you and all to hear. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show. They suck.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It is July 3rd. It's July 3rd. It is almost July 4th. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show on govsradio.com. That's right, govsradio.com. That's our... Oh, that's not our website. That's Mike Del Judas. But it's the 4th of July. We're wearing Rangers jerseys and Jets jackets, Jets shirts. That's not a jacket.
Who are the other guys? Anyone we know?
I have no idea.
Oh,
that's Carl Fisher. Carl Fisher. He's also in Billy Joel's band. And the singer was Mike Del Judas. I don't know who that is. I 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 know who that is. It's July 3rd. It's the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show on govsradio.com. Coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, right here in Levittown. Hello to all our fellow knockers. Andrew Cohen is watching. Andy Plagianos, Ken Pichelle, Captain Jack Quinn over there in Canada, Danielle, Joan, Dr. Ken, if I didn't say him already. All the usual suspects are here. Good to see you all. Happy 4th of July. All right, we're going to turn that one off.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's all right. We're getting ready out here for, looks like some rain today here in our neck of the woods.
No, really?
Yeah, really. But that's all right because tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day. So that's all that counts. That's what we need. That's what we want. We want good weather so we can shoot off fireworks and have ourselves a great time. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is on govsradio.com. That's our website.
When's the rain starting?
I don't know, sometime today. That's our website, govsradio.com. You can also see our shows on Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, an app called Boxcast that's on your smart TVs, your Apple TVs, your Rokus, your Fire Sticks, all that smart stuff. Download the Boxcast app, and you can see us on TV. That's right, we on
I
TV!
get no rain. There's no rain.
Oh, everybody else is saying rain.
You just freaked me out.
Everybody else is saying rain.
I got a lot of stuff to do outside today.
And it looks like rain today.
No rain today. I'm just
All right.
I have too much to do.
Bet you a quarter. Bet you a quarter.
You lose all the time.
Bet you a quarter. I don't always lose. Bet you a quarter. Bet you a quarter it rains. All right, well, speaking of governors, oh, you know what? Before I even do that, teespring.com, get your Govs Radio swag. Oh, there you go. Get your Govs Radio swag.
I'm not just showing you my left boob.
Which is fine, too. Hats, T-shirts, mugs, all sorts of good stuff at teespring.com with any of your favorite Govs Radio shows as well. You can have them on your shirt or your mug or whatever. Take a picture of yourself with your Govs Radio swag, and you will get yourself a free pass to any of the 3 Governors Comedy Clubs once they open back up.
And have clothes on people when you send these pictures. Stop it.
Everybody's saying hi to each other over there this morning, all of our fellow knockers. Speaking of Govs, Governor's Comedy Club, don't forget Governors at the Patio is open here at Governors in Levittown. Go to govs.com to see the schedule and get your tickets. Lots of great shows coming up at Govs on the Patio.
Jessica Curson.
Lou Pratt's is there, July 19th. July 30th, Carla and Mike and Tim. And yes, our old friend Jessica Curson is there this weekend.
I can't help but love her. You can't make me not love her.
Even though she still won't come in here. She's playing here tonight, and she's still not coming in.
She's basically done everything to me other than running me over with a car, and I still love her. I'm loyal to a fault.
So Jessica Curson, show her the same love that she shows us, ladies and gentlemen.
Show her the love that I would show her.
She is a great comedian,
Oh my
hands down.
God,
She is hilarious.
So funny.
So, yeah, check her out. She's playing Governors this weekend. But lots of great shows. Vic DiPotato's coming up. Our own Anthony Rodia, who is returning to govsradio.com once the studio's open again. He's playing there. I think it's next week or the week after. I think it's the week after, actually. But so lots of great shows. I am confused.
Well, that's
that's
every
nothing new.
Day.
News 12 says rain, says Danielle Asher. You're getting me that
All
quarter.
right. I won a quarter on the way in here already. Like, it's
No,
endless,
you
the
didn't.
amount.
You did not win a quarter on the way in here.
TV's doing that fumbly thing again.
The fumbly thing.
Yeah.
The TV is doing the fumbly thing.
Carla's watching. Carla, I want to know, you said that during COVID you lost your taste buds.
Virginity. Oh.
Did you, I wondered, like, do you get that back? Did you get it back? Let me know.
You know, speaking of Carla, I mentioned that I'm confused, and she's involved in this. She's involved in my confusion.
Because tonight she's going to be on domestic disturbance.
No, I'm not confused about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, domestic disturbance, just so everyone knows, they moved to Tuesday nights permanently. However,
as of this past Tuesday.
Yeah, however, they did say, hey, you know what, we need to move to Tuesday because we're comedians. We work on weekends. So, you know, now that COVID's kind of coming to an end, we're going to be booked coming up. But then Carla also said, however, none of us are booked yet. So if we're bored and we've got nothing to do, can we still do a show? So they're going to do a show tonight. Anyway, they're going to do one tonight, and then they're going to follow it up with Tuesday. And they always have a lot going on, so it's going to be a good show.
All right, so here's my confusion involving Carla.
Carla.
Right here.
What?
There's the ad for Carla, Mike, and Tim playing governors July 30th. And look who's also on the bill.
It's Jeff.
It's Jeff Bosey.
I love Jeff Bosey.
Jeff Bosey. All right, but now.
That can't be confusing.
Well, no, that's not confusing. I'll tell you what is as soon as I can find it.
Oh.
Give me a second, and I'll tell you what I'm see, this is what I'm confused about. Here's another one that I found.
Oh.
Same date, same poster, same advertisement. But look.
Now it's Rich Rada.
Now it's Rich Rada.
Now I'm confused. Well, maybe they share so much. If they're allowed to have 15 minutes, maybe Jeff's going to do 7 and Rich is going to do 7. And maybe they're going to hug each other and, oh, you're not confused. You're jealous because now that you're French fry boy with him, you feel like Jeff shouldn't, share things with Rich anymore because now you're jealous. Is that it? That's it.
I want to know who's going to be on the bill, damn it. Who's playing? Do these guys not do everything together? I mean, what's going on here? Do they ever do anything apart? And who's playing the gig? Why do I see Rada on one and Bosey on the other? If it's both of them, put both of them on the damn poster.
And who posted? Did the same person post both of them? Like Tim posted both of them, or Carla?
No,
posted
Jeff
both?
posted the one with his face, and then somebody whose name I didn't recognize posted the one with Rada's face.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's just a cruel joke of some sort.
Maybe.
I want to know what's going on.
Maybe.
Although I do think it's kind of cool because it's almost like a Govs Radio night.
Yeah.
So we should get more Govs Radio people on there.
Yeah, why not?
Let's send Bobby Inns. I nominate Bobby Inns to go do a stand-up act that night. Even if he's not invited, we'll just send him down.
Oh, Andy said, Sallie, he was making fun of my Eagles yesterday. Show the best of your love tomorrow.
Well, she is right now with this tight shirt. Is Jessica calling? Sweet, says Aunt.
No.
Oh, did I miss something?
He's saying, is Jessica calling in?
Right.
Well, she's not.
But why would he say that?
Because we were talking about her before. So he...
We were talking about Jessica?
Curson.
Oh, Curson. Sorry.
Wow, man.
I got confused with Jessica Sorrell from Australia who watches... Sorry. Yeah, I should have known that
Our
one.
TV's going wacky.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what's going on
all
over there.
Poltergeist up there.
Hey, oh.
Wow.
Oh, the dead girl from Poltergeist is coming in.
Yeah, she did die in real life, right?
Oh, that little girl, yeah.
The whole, cast had a hard time. All right. So what's going on?
Danielle helped Captain Jack with his grief yesterday. Ooh.
Oh.
What happened to Captain Jack?
Really?
Rob
That's what she
Shapiro's
said? I helped Captain Jack with his grief yesterday?
Well, no, Captain Jack thanked her for helping him with his grief yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Danielle had, it's a rough week for Danielle. Sorry, Danielle.
Sorry, Danielle. All right, so Danielle is also promising to sing some Eagles. Danielle does her Sunday night from her living room. Danielle, is that what you call it? I think that's what you call it. So she's promising some Eagles music.
No, I'm just laughing because TV's going wacky.
Oh, all right. So wait a minute. So Lou Pratt's is saying Mike Keegan said we switched to the 30th. Hope to see you there. Oh, so Lou Pratt's, that's the night you're playing too? The 30th? So you're not playing July 19th?
Maybe he's doing both.
Oh, well, that's what I'm trying to find out. The real drunk housewives of Australia is watching. Good day, guys, she says. Hello, Julie.
Hey, Julie,
Good day
how are
to
you?
The beautiful Julie over there in Australia. Are you drunk right now?
All right, so it's what? Friday, day before the 4th of July. Are you done reading comments or you're going to...
Well, you got something? Knock yourself out.
All right.
Are you done reading comments?
I don't know. You're just you're not starting the day. You started it and then you just stopped, so I didn't know what you were doing.
Well, that's how I'm starting it. I'm reading some comments. That's what we do. We read the comments.
Okay.
So Lou has confirmed.
What? Both?
No.
Ah.
Just the 30th. Oh, all right. So Mike Keegan, Tim Saliani, Carla Okerson, Bosey, Rada, and Pratts That's a good show.
That's a big night.
We got to go to that.
Okay.
All right. July 30th. Govs.com. Get your tickets to see some great, great comedians. Oh, yeah, that's right. And don't forget, Pususu switched. Pususu's on tonight at 6.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up with Don Sill, Benny Rizzuti, Jeff Bosey, Ken Pichelle, and anybody else you can think of. Tim Saliani, I believe, is on it.
Oh, good.
They're going to be on special time this week. They'll not be on tomorrow because it's the 4th, and we're not communists. We'll be celebrating the day instead of working. So Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up, Quarantine, special number 11 or 12. They're on tonight at 6 o'clock, followed by Mandy with her usual Friday night quarantine, and then another edition of Domestic Disturbance.
Yeah, and
That's a
MJ's
full day.
taking the day off tomorrow, too, so.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, all right, so.
Songs from My Living Room, Sunday at 7, says Danielle Asher.
Oh, that's a nice title.
And then switch over to after Danielle, switch over to ESPN to watch the Eagles.
All right, I'll do it. It's just an hour, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I believe it's a 36-hour marathon of all different Eagles tunes.
Well, they all sound the same, so it's
No,
just
they
like
don't.
twang, 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 twang. Twang, 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 twang.
And yeah, and it's fun. And they make that face too. It's unpatriotic to especially this weekend to not like the Eagles.
Why are they the American band?
They're one of them.
Why? Because they're a band in America? Did they ever say, "Oh, I wrote the
The
American
group name represent America.
The Eagles"?
It's not even the Eagles. It's just Eagles.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, it is. If you look at any of their albums or DVDs or anything, it's just Eagles. I think that's Glenn Fry coming to get you.
Well, I do like Glenn Fry by himself. Just
Well, but he was the leader of the Eagles, so
now he's all by
he's
himself, singing in heaven, doing a better job. Yeah. he's less annoying in heaven by himself.
doing a better job.
Doing a better job.
Well, everybody's doing a better job in heaven. Aren't we all perfect in heaven? We're just angels floating
Are
around
we?
having a good time. I hope so. So yeah, the TV. I don't know. It's probably just a loose connection, right?
So, baseball news.
Baseball news. What do you got?
Well, I was I don't know, it just came up on this like report that like the baseball players are the one thing they're having the most difficult time with in all of this COVID is that they can't believe they can't spit anymore. Like they want to be able to spit. They're really upset.
They're upset about I did not see this. So
Yeah,
did they actually complain? Like somebody's actually complaining about this?
Yeah, like one
Who?
guy
You don't even know.
Colorado Rockies
Oh, that guy.
Blackmon, outfielder.
Yes.
He's a little freaked. Like he's not
Really?
mad
What did he
about it.
say?
Well, he's not mad about it. He's just like, I've been spitting for so long. He goes, even if you say to me, "Oh, you just spit," I'm gonna be like, "I did." He goes, I'm not trying to be like offensive to anyone. He goes, this is, and they're all like. Then they found out that there's no more sunflower eating in the outfield anymore. Sunflower seeds.
Charlie Blackmon is really complaining about this?
He's not complaining. He's just freaked. Like all of a sudden you find out you can't do something. No one wants you to do something, and you've done it for so long. You just don't even know when you're doing it. Kind of like Tourette's. like he feels like his spitting is Tourette's.
Well, first off, get a grip. But secondly, Charlie Blackmon he tested positive.
Oh, so he can't even be contagious. He can spit all he wants, I guess.
Yeah, and some other baseball players tested positive for coronavirus following recent workouts in Colorado.
Yeah, because they were talking about how, I guess, we kind of all went through this. You don't realize that you're germier than you think you are. And they kind of all went through, oh, my God, I didn't even realize that I just spit in my mitt to moisten it out. I didn't realize I just spit on my fingers to grab the baseball for pitching. I didn't, they're not, they're like my fingers are all in my mouth because I'm eating sunflower seeds. Like, so they're all like sitting around going, "Oh my goodness, I'm not even going to be able to not do this."
Are you making this up? I don't
Nope.
see anything about that.
CNN report. I had it.
You want to get that?
Well, it's Don Sill.
Oh, go ahead, get it.
Okay.
Put it on speaker.
All right.
Oh, it's FaceTime. Can you put it up there?
Yeah. Hey, Don. Hold on. Let me get you on the screen. Hold on for just a second. Let me see.
Don Sill surprising us with a phone call.
He might have. Oh, no, wait. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Don Sill.
What's up, everybody? Sallie, Tony, how you guys doing on this fine Friday, leading into Independence Day weekend?
How's it going?
So,
Good. I'm driving right now. I'm heading towards North Carolina. I'm going right to Ken's house for barbecue. I'm going to see some, see my granddaughter.
nice.
But I guess we were listening to the show a little bit. I just wanted to touch base and see and say hello to you guys.
So you're actually driving right now.
I am on the road in traffic right now.
All right, 'cause
Yeah, you're going to have
reason-
to close the window and put the air conditioning on, you cheapwad, because we can't hear you. Doesn't it sound like the window's open?
No, I think it is the AC blowing out, but that's
Oh, maybe that's it.
yeah, we don't. But yeah, the volume's a little low, but that's on our end. But the reason I ask you if you're driving is because the last time we spoke to you on the phone like this, you were enjoying some time at home.
Oh yeah, I was enjoying everybody here with me. We're driving. Andy's in the back. Andy said hello. Says, we're all been in the car since like 6 this morning, so
Oh wow.
they look at my hair. I got like,
Is that Wendy's left arm?
yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Wendy's left arm. Good to see you. Are you the co-pilot?
There she is.
Woo!
So anyway, I just wanted to call, wish you guys a happy 4th of July weekend, enjoy the fireworks, and remember Pazuzu tonight, July 3rd. It's
Yep.
special.
Yeah,
mentioned
we
it.
already announced it.
Oh, you did? Oh, you guys are awesome.
Of
man.
course.
We're on top of it.
We got Tim. I don't know. Sometimes you guys get to see a sneak peek of the show because I send you the cut early. So I don't know if you watched it or not yet. But
No,
we got,
not yet.
Tim Saliani's on there. We got the great Charles Goonan.
Oh, good.
Is on there. And we got my buddy Chaotic Link, a rapper from CI that I go way back with back in the day.
Cool.
And it's all things Independence Day weekend. Also, Jackie, the joke man, sent us that hilarious joke.
Yep.
So there's a lot of good stuff in there, and of course Kim Michelle with his songs that he sends us and things like that. And so I just wanted to wish everybody in the Knockem Dead universe a happy 4th of July weekend.
All right. So we are actually starting to lose the signal here, but I'm going to tell you really quick, in case you don't already know, July 30th, both of you, keep that date open because Carla and Keegan and Saliani and Bosie and Rada, they're performing at the patio.
Yes.
So the four of us are going.
I was actually telling Wendy about that earlier.
Okay, good.
That show, and it's going to be a blast. A lot of good people, great lineup. All of our friends at Ghost Radio. It's going to be awesome. Are you going to get up on the stage, Tony?
I don't know. I haven't been asked, thank God. So I don't know. Yeah, that if they want people to show up, then I should not be on that stage that night. So.
Well, it's always awesome to see all our friends performing, hilarious human beings that they are, and I know it's going to be a great show. And it's on the patio too, so it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great night. Can't wait for that.
Good. I'll make sure that the four of us have a table. It's going to be a great time, man.
Awesome.
Cool.
Let's do it. Let's have a blast.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't hold you guys up anymore. I just wanted to call from the road.
Have a great drive. Give your granddaughter and Ken a hug for us.
You got it.
Bye, guys. Bye, Wendy.
Take care.
Have a
See you
safe
guys.
trip. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don Sill checking in as he's heading down to North Carolina. It's amazing. That guy is just everywhere. He's going to be in North Carolina and do a show tonight. That's just amazing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
amazing
awesome.
to me. It's craziness. It's a shame, though, that he's leaving New York to go to North Carolina.
Why?
Because New York is no longer on track. Is no longer on track to contain the coronavirus. What does that mean? I'm reading that wrong, aren't I?
Yeah.
I must have typed that wrong. New York is one of 3 states that has contained the coronavirus. A lot of other states seem to be blowing up again. Mm-hmm. New York is one of only 3 states that have contained this virus.
Okay.
That's amazing to me because just a few weeks ago, New York was like the epicenter of this damn thing. And now now we're down to the whole state is only down to a handful of diagnoses a day. Well, I think it's a little bit more than a handful, but
the problem with New York, though, is that it's one of the states that people come to visit. So, like, that's what's going on. Like, even Don's driving down to North Carolina, like in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. People like, oh, we're fine now. Let's travel down to Myrtle Beach. And now Myrtle Beach has a big problem because people went and visited there.
Well, they are telling people New York they're trying to push it where they want people that live in other states, if they're coming here to visit, they want them to still quarantine when they get here. But I don't know if that's definitely happening.
Yeah, I don't know how you could do that. People are just driving anywhere they want,
So it's New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Vermont are the states that really seem to be slow and controlled with this disease.
Unlike Alabama. Sorry, keep
That's
going.
all right. That's all right. Across America, daily cases of the virus are at the highest rate they've been, topping 50,000 new infections as of this past Wednesday. Many states are scrambling to roll back the reopenings.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but New York has mandated travelers. Oh, yeah. New York has mandated travelers coming from 16 different states to quarantine. Okay. So it is a mandate. Wow.
I don't know how you're going to do that when people get on a highway and drive, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because and I'm not picking on Alabama for no reason.
Yes, you are.
I'm
hate
not.
Sally is Alabamist. She hates Alabama.
I'm not. But in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, young people are actually having COVID parties where they've got like a raffle thing going where, like, after the party, whoever tests positive first wins the pot of money. And so, like,
what?
Yeah. So authorities checked it out. The city council thought it was like a joke, and then they had a report in that this is actually true. That it's not just like one group of people in this town, like a lot of groups in this one Alabama town are doing that. I'm like,
what is wrong with these kids, man?
Kids today.
This crap of they licking toilet seats and
like people
eating the pods. Is that what they call the pods? The
Tide Pods.
Yeah,
that was. I couldn't believe that at first, and then I saw it on YouTube. I'm like, oh.
I mean, we all did stupid things as a kid. Like I remember, I used to go up on the train tracks behind my mother's house, and
can't picture our kids doing this shit.
But
it's
I didn't.
Crazy.
I didn't eat pods. Did they have pods back then? Well, fine. I didn't drink detergent.
I didn't try to get a disease that I could, infect my family with.
I didn't lick toilet bowl seats. What in the world is going on?
It's unreal. Yeah.
So they're actually whoever gets and we're talking about high schoolers, college?
Yeah, high schoolers, because they couldn't say names, so I'm guessing they're under 18.
And this was in Alabama.
Yeah, this one town.
Oh, it's just in one town. So this isn't like a nationwide trending thing.
But it's a bunch of groups in this one town, Yeah, so it's not just like 5 kids and then they're done with it. It was like a handful of parties, and they weren't the same kids. Tuscaloosa. Alabama.
Well, their brains are elusa.
Yeah.
The hell are they doing down there in Alabama?
I don't know.
Somebody
man.
down as you're heading down, take an extra few minutes to drive down to Alabama and smack some sense into them. If anybody can do it, it's you, Don. I hope he still is listening, because we need him right now.
Yeah, you need him to drive all the way down there.
He needs to save our
He
youth.
doesn't even have to slow down. Just smack them as
Just
he's
hit them
kind of
as
like a
he's driving by.
drive-through.
But honestly, if they're that stupid, fine. Then you deserve whatever you're getting from the pods.
Yeah,
and the
but then you come
toilet
back and
bowls.
get your aunt sick, or your grandmother sick, or
Well, they should have done a better job at raising them, so they deserve it too. I'm going to fix the screen.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, all right, Sallie's got it. Joan Krupe Asher likes my shirt. Yep, true story. I can't really talk about it, though. It's very upsetting. And Danielle Asher, she's getting upset here. She's claiming that she already put dibs on sitting with Don on July 30th. Now, I'm going to have to verify this with Don, Danielle. That was almost hard to say. I'm going to have to verify this with Don, Danielle. It's almost like I'm stuttering. Don, Danielle.
How did she put dibs on it when he didn't even know?
No, I think he did know.
Oh, okay.
However,
Too bad.
I was
They were
going
our
to say,
friends first, Don.
I was going to say
Danielle.
maybe we'll just figure it out, and because we have some connections here, that maybe we would figure it out where the five of us sit together. But you have, the phone Nazi here who hangs up on everybody, and
Danielle,
it's
we don't
just-
go
no,
into
too
your
bad.
world and sit with your best friends.
Maybe we'll, there might be, some discussion here. There's some mediating involved. Maybe
Well,
we'll
you
figure
can't
something
sit
out.
more than 4 at a table. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but we're.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why don't you
Hey,
just go
oh.
lick a toilet seat, Mr. Let's just make rules for yourself.
This is completely different.
How is it completely different?
I'll explain.
You
Wendy and
toilet
Don
licker.
and Danielle, they don't have the coronavirus. They're
You
not
know,
going to
they're
put
going
us
down
under
to North
risk.
Carolina. They're going to be like licking a seat on the way home.
Well, they're coming back. I think Sunday. I think they're coming back. So if he's not sick by July 30th, well then we know he didn't have it.
I'm just going by governor's rules, you rule breaker.
We'll sit in the very back, where
You
we
sit where
did
they
that.
tell you to sit.
We'll sit in the back and
You
we'll
don't
all
own the
sit
road.
together. I had the banners made over there in Gov's at the patio.
You did a nice job in the banners.
Thanks. I did. I made all five
Yeah.
of them, 6 of them,
You were the banner maker for like days. I
whatever
think.
they were, however many they were. So I can walk in and say, "Hey, I got an extra person here. We're all going to sit together. That's all right with you?" Yeah, of course it is. Just like that. That's all it takes. So Danielle, you're all right. You're protected. You're in good hands with Allstate.
All state.
Let's see. Let's read some comments here. Oh, Gina Conjemi Coffin is watching. She was MIA this week. She was on vacation, tooling around in her yacht around Long Island with her doggies.
Speaking of yacht owners,
Speaking of yacht owners,
can I like make fun of the redskin guy? I feel like I'm like
Oh.
totally like being mean to sports. I'm not actually. I feel bad for the guys who can't spit anymore, even though I think it's gross because they seem just disillusioned with the whole idea that they can go to their job and they're not allowed to spit. Isn't that weird?
yes. I just, if you don't mind, I just want to go back. Ken Pichelle is backing up Danielle, saying that Danielle definitely did call dibs on Don. Oh, she has nobody else to sit with.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, we can't break the rules though. All right. Well, we just can't sit with Don. Because we can't. You have to have like just 4 at a table.
Well, if Don's right, you know what? Because Don said, he asked me if I was going up that night. So if I go up, then you guys are good. Then there's 4 at your table.
yeah, but I want to sit with Brian, Lou Pratt's son too.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Yeah. So we'll make it work.
The tables are really close together. We'll just cluster.
We'll make it work.
We'll cluster and not lick
Well,
toilet seats.
but I'm going to add to this. See, and you're still good with Brian because if I go up, Don still has to go up too. Not that anybody asked. We're just volunteering ourselves.
No one's asked. I wouldn't plan on.
And I did.
that.
I went up the first night the patio opened. We haven't talked about this yet.
Yeah,
have
you
we?
did.
I did?
Yeah,
I thought we didn't.
I think you did.
I don't think we did.
I think you did.
I don't think so. Anyway, so yeah, I went up the first night the patio was open. It wasn't a planned thing. I didn't expect it, so I wasn't prepared. And man, did I blow it! Ooh, man, it was bad. It was really bad. I think I rushed off because I knew I was blowing it. So I did 3 minutes, and I got one laugh.
Well, in fairness to
But
you,
I
like
was-
you had like a 7-minute routine that you practiced for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then
Yeah, leading
and,
back to March.
You know, you just don't get up there and just ad lib. Like he had a routine, and that was like 3 or 4 months ago, and he hasn't looked at it since. And he didn't even have it on his phone or anything. He had it for that night. Went really, really well. And then the first night the patio opened a couple of weeks ago, one of the owners was like, "You should go up." He's like, "No, I'm not. I don't even know my routine." He's like, "No, you have to get used to it. You should go up."
I was completely.
And then he's like, "No, I can't. I don't even know what I'm doing." And then
Go ahead, finish your story.
So then the owner he's like, "No, you just have to get used to it." And then he walked up to the person who's scheduling people. He's like, "Put Tony on." And then she turns. She goes, "Okay, Tony, you're up next." And then he didn't know.
I
He couldn't remember. He remembered like 10% of his routine. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe like 5%.
It was bad. It was
yeah,
bad.
it was awful.
Hello there, Gina Conjemi Coffin.
Hello, how are you guys?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm not doing so good.
What do you mean?
Sallie, I'm done with her.
Why? Oh, why
Did
is
I?
that?
I must have jinxed you.
Exactly. I fell.
Oh, did you really?
I fell and I threw out my back after I burned my arm on the steam from the coffee pot. And all because I was fine until like 3 days ago when Sallie said, "Wow, it's been a while since you hurt yourself."
There was a reason for it too. Like I remember you were like, "Well, I'm going to go do something." I was like, "Well, I won because it has been like 3 months since you've been in the emergency room." Something like
Yeah.
that.
All right. So wait a minute. So you burnt your arm. How'd you do that?
I was making coffee on the boat, and we have the percolator pot, and I reached over it, and the steam burnt my arm.
How bad?
Not bad.
Okay.
But on a tender spot, like how that hurts.
Yeah, I have when you put your hand down, like right above your wrist. So it's a perfect circle.
Oh well. That's talent. That's talent right there. You made a perfect circle. But all right.
Yeah.
So you've been enjoying the boat you've been on the boat for a week. So now we know how you threw your back out.
I threw my bag out falling because Sallie jinxed me, so I'm never talking to her again.
All right. So explain this fall. I got to hear this.
I was getting on the boat with the dogs after taking them for a walk,
Okay.
and I misstepped with one of the dogs in my arms, and I went to support myself on the back of the seat, which, when you lean on it, actually moves forward. So you could face the opposite way. So instead of supporting myself on something that doesn't move, I supported myself on something that then moved forward and threw me into the boat, and I fell.
That's awful.
Fucked up my knee, my back. Don't be feeling sorry for me now, Sallie.
Well, I'm just not surprised about it. So I feel bad. I'm just not surprised about it. I already always feel bad that you're going to hurt yourself. So there's always this underlying knowledge of it.
I'm going to make a bet here that even though you were holding a dog, you still had a cigarette in a hand too, which made it even harder
And a
for you to
margarita
catch
in the
yourself.
other.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I did not have a cigarette in one hand. It was well after we stopped drinking. I was perfectly fine. It was like the midnight, take the dogs for the walk through, Seaview on Fire Island, nice and quiet, which is crazy. Like 90-something degrees, and you have to wear a mask even if you're alone walking down the block.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And
wait
they
a minute.
have
Wait a minute.
security
So
all around.
it was midnight. So how long could it have been since you stopped drinking? If it's only midnight.
Oh, I'm not a big drinker, so I stopped at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
She stopped at 3 in the afternoon.
Like,
That's before most people even get
usually
started.
don't start till 7.
5 at least on a Friday.
I think you're drinking. You may need to dig a little deeper.
All right, well, let's get to the important part here.
I stopped drinking at 11 in the morning.
After 3 days.
I did have a hard iced tea at like 11:30 in the morning.
She had a hard what?
On.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought she said. Well, let's get to the important part. Is the dog okay?
The dog is fine. I did not smush her.
I did not smush her. Good answer. How bad is the back and knee?
You know what? The knee is working itself out. The back is pretty bad because I have a bad back to begin with, and the neck is horrible. So I'm going to medicate and go to sleep because now we're home.
Yeah.
And when'd you get home?
About an hour ago.
Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. Weren't you originally coming home Wednesday or something?
Yes, originally we were going to come home on like late Tuesday night. So we took the boat from.
That's a bet I won too. Gina, I told Sallie you were coming home Tuesday,
but then she told me Wednesday. She said we'll be coming home Wednesday.
She told you. I didn't know that.
So we took the boat from Babylon. Jonathan and Jack took the boat through the ocean from Babylon Village to the house in Southampton.
Right.
And then we stayed there, and then we went to Greenport. Jonathan took the car home, and we spent a couple of days in Greenport. And at the last minute, Jack said, "You know what? I made a reservation to see you on Fire Island." So we went through the ocean, my first time on that long trip through the ocean, and there are a ton of dolphins out there this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's always fun.
All right, so this is Jack's fault. If you came home Wednesday like originally scheduled, you wouldn't have been getting on the boat to fall.
Exactly.
Right. So there you go.
Exactly.
It's Jack's fault.
Exactly. Let me answer Joan's question. Gina, weren't you on the boat with the lightning too? Yes, it was crazy. It was like Jack has a lightning app, a weather app that shows lightning strikes on his phone because he needs it for work. If someone's in a lift, they got to come down. They're not allowed to work. So he has this app that shows where all the lightning strikes are, and it was like reading 0.1 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, you
like,
know it's coming.
Yeah. So Jack's like, I wouldn't lean on that metal radar arch if I were you.
Yeah, right.
You're
Like,
more
now I
safe
feel
than you
safe.
think. You're safer than you think. I've been in lightning storms on the water before. It's really scary.
But I bet
But
now
what
that
was
you're
nice was there was a sailboat right next to us, so we figured his mast would get hit before our boat.
But I guess now that
Damn those sailors.
now that it's over, I bet it was cool to see that.
Yeah, I wasn't afraid at all. It was so cool.
'Cause she
It
started
was
drinking
really,
it,
really cool. And I was really impressed with the dogs. They slept through the whole thing, so I guess neither of them are afraid of thunder and lightning.
Oh,
that's
that's
great.
nice,
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, with 4th
Yeah.
of July coming up, it's nice to have dogs that aren't affected.
Yeah. So I
Very
did give
nice.
Pixel a calming pill the day before for the ocean trip, and she didn't need it, but Pongo did. And he's like a slow-moving stoner dog, and he
calming
just passed
pill.
out. He passed out. I was like, oh, shoot.
Wow.
All right. Well, feel better, man. Sorry I jinxed
Well, thank you, but I just want to let you know if I'm not talking to you.
I don't blame you.
She's talked for like 15 minutes for someone who doesn't want to talk to me.
I'm only talking to Tony.
It's like that cartoon.
All right,
Yep, I'm
happy
listening.
4th of July,
Shit it,
everybody,
shit it.
and
You
I will
too,
speak
Gina.
to everybody soon.
Feel
Bye,
better.
Gina. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
Washington Redskins.
I'd just like to point out that Elizabeth Bettapede said that she laughed when I was up there that night. She's lying, but I appreciate her saying that. All right, Washington Redskins, go ahead.
If you want to keep talking about that, you can.
I'd rather not, because since I bombed so bad.
Well, the thing is that, like, I don't want to, like, don't be hard on yourself because you were great the one time that you were up there, and it's like, how do you remember lines 4 months later? So
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a thought in our heads that I was going to go up that night. So it
At
was,
all.
Yeah, never in a
Yeah.
million years did it occur to me.
So they always say that the first time you go up is the best time in the world because all your friends and family are there and they love you. And then the worst time is always your second time. So you got it over with, right? How many people have told us that?
yeah, a lot of people have said that.
Yeah, so.
So yeah, so basically, you go out in front of your friends and you're a hit, and then anybody else doesn't like you. So that's the reality of it all. So basically,
Yeah.
I sucked.
No.
I-
Washington Redskins.
I am anxious to go up there and redeem myself. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you should probably practice like a little bit.
Well,
because-
of course, absolutely. But
Yeah.
I don't have a date scheduled, so I got time.
All
But
right.
I am definitely going to work on it again.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm anxious. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Washington Redskins. Go ahead.
No, it's just that when Gina called, actually a news flash popped to my phone because I've been thinking about this anyway. So
Regarding the what, Redskins?
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Isn't
We'll
that
start at
funny?
the beginning.
That's why I kind of grabbed my phone. I'm like, no way. All right. So the Washington Redskins. I mean, they already kind of have because it's a football team. It's not like everyone involved is racist, but they have some problems. They I was kind of reading about them a couple of weeks ago. Even when African American players could play in the NFL, the Washington Redskins held out for another 15 years before they allowed, players to come play. So they're already kind of a problem. Then they have the, the Redskins emblem, which they're holding
Well, yeah, the name
onto.
itself is a problem, yeah.
And
people have been calling for them to change their name here and there throughout the years.
Yeah, for like years they've been. And so the not new owner, because he's been the owner for a very long time, he, when asked about it again during all of this, Black Lives Matter, trying to like be more cultural diverse, they asked him again. Like the whole town is asking him, and he flat out said no, and he actually said not on my watch. And then so FedEx just in the last week got some pressure on them because they're like their biggest money supporter, and they're like, our customers are saying, why are you supporting the Redskins so much? So they're talking about pulling out. And then Nike, if you look on the Nike website, I was reading this morning, Nike has, they supply the uniforms for the Redskins. And you could buy NFL equipment and shirts and T-shirts of Nike, and the only one that isn't up on the website is the Washington Redskins. So I think they're gonna. So as Gina was calling, I just saw a news flash that the Washington Redskins are determining whether they should change their name. So it all comes down to money, people. Everything y'all know I'm not ever gonna change and learn until.
Until they pull you.
Until they take $1 away.
That's right. Until they hit you at your wallet. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Is it that big of a deal? Is it really that big of a deal? Yeah, to change the name. Who cares? To me, it's a bigger thing. Like in baseball, you have the Washington Nationals. They play in D.C. They've only been in D.C. 10 years, 15 years. They were the Montreal Expos for 20 years. That would be more upsetting to me if my team was leaving.
Right.
They moved from Montreal to Washington, D.C., so it's not even close by.
Yeah.
Two different countries, technically.
Yeah.
So that would be more upsetting to me than change the name. As long as the team is still there, I can enjoy. It's still the same people, the same players, the same team. Who cares? Call them.
I don't know.
Call them the Red Butts.
Or the Reds, whoever.
The Reds. The idiots. I mean, really, who cares?
Yeah,
as long as the team is still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure this is going to be a big deal.
It was just so funny to me because 2 weeks ago the owner was like, not on my watch. Blah.
Yeah, and Gina's mentioning that the Dixie Chicks they dropped the Dixie from
the Chicks.
Now they're the Dixon Chicks. Actually, I stole that. I forget who said that. Might have been Keegan. Oh, you said it?
Really? Oh, I was just doing something else.
I think Keegan said that on this Domestic Disturbance last week.
did.
Yeah, we've mentioned that, Gina, a few times, and a few of the shows have covered that. I think what it comes down to is just nobody really cares what they're doing. Those three, they suck. They're not. I don't know. Name one song that they have. I mean, granted, I know they've been around a long time, so they're obviously successful. They're famous and all, but
well, that's kind of the problem. Is a lot of people don't know their songs because of that George Bush incident that the radio stations down south don't play their songs on the radio. So if you don't know their songs, it really is because they're not played.
Plus, there already is a band out of Australia, Julie Drunken Housewives, if you're still watching, there's a band out of Australia called The Chicks. So, thanks a lot. So if I'm that band, I'd be pissed at the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't take our name.
Yeah.
Change your name.
Felix brought up another thing, Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, right. Kansas City Chiefs, Atlanta Braves. I mean, Cleveland Indians.
Well, Chiefs is that an offensive word? That's a cool word.
It's not an offensive word, but it is.
Like Washington
in this
Redskins is pointing out the color of their skin.
Well, that's true. Yeah, so you're not making.
Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs. They're not making fun of the Indians.
It's like as a woman, like if you call someone Wonder Woman, is it a bad thing?
That's what the Washington Redskins should change their name to.
The Wonder Woman.
The Washington Women.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Why not?
The Washington Women.
The Washington Chicks.
The Washington Dixie Chicks.
Well, they can't do Dixie,
Well,
so.
I know that
now
was
you're
the
getting
joke
them in
that-
trouble. When
Right, that was
They're already
the
in
bad
enough
joke there, yeah.
trouble. Ugh.
Let's go on to something historically appropriate. The Washington disappointments. That's right, Andy. Joe Staggs, getting ready for my barbecue tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Joe, it takes a lot of preparation for Joe because he never cooks. A
Yeah,
retired chef who doesn't cook.
I have to prepare for my barbecue. I wonder what my mother-in-law's making.
Wonder what she's bringing me to make. So yeah,
Now,
I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if the Chiefs is actually offensive.
I don't
know
think
if
so.
the Indians. See now, who is it? The excuse me. Is it the Indians or the Atlanta Braves? I think it's the Braves, right? They do that stupid chop all the time. I know that's been called for to
stop that. Yeah.
and they never
Maybe.
do. But I bet you it's
Oh,
coming
they still
now.
do it?
Oh yeah, they still do it. Yeah. The DCs did get shut out hugely by country music. The Dixie Chicks.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you listen to like an album, they're great.
Really, you think they're great?
Oh, they're really good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How many albums do you have of theirs?
None.
Right, there you go. That's how great they are.
If you listen to their albums, they're really great.
How many albums have you listened to of theirs? You've listened to their albums? Mm-hmm. You have.
Yes, I listen to a lot of people's albums, and I don't have to buy every single CD like
All right, doesn't
someone
have
else
to-
in this room.
Doesn't have to be a CD, but you streaming. You actually say, Alexa, play me some Dixie Chicks. You
Yes.
actually do that? You've done
Well,
that.
no, because they don't do it.
We're not in the South. Alexa would do it.
I don't know if they would do it. Maybe.
No, so you don't even know. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I think they're very good. I'm not a big country lover, but I do think they're a very good group, and I think that's why they're not heard. And just because I don't have a CD, like, okay, you'll get like a Beatles CD.
I didn't say you had to own the CD. I didn't say
You'll
that.
get like a Beatles live CD, and then
Yeah.
you'll find out that one word was changed, and then you'll get like the next CD to have the different word, and then you're crazy.
Beatle fans are freaks. I'm the first to admit it. And yes, they will buy another copy of an album they already have 3 copies of to hear 3 more seconds of
Yeah,
the fade out of "Got to Get You Into My Life."
Yes.
They will. They will.
Yeah.
They will do that.
I know.
And I'm guilty of it too. Although I'm not so bad with that anymore,
How come?
because if you just wait, it does eventually pop up online somewhere, and you can just download
And
it.
you could just get it that way.
Yeah. I mean, not to say that if I sold my CD collection, I could probably buy a car. But see, I think it.
I like seeing them. Like
I think it
it's
bounces out
nice.
because I don't drink. I've never drank, so I'm not spending money on alcohol.
Or chocolate.
Well, yeah, I'm trying. Well, I'm not giving up chocolate. I'm just trying to eat a lot less. I probably have saved a lot of money
Yeah.
on chocolate.
Eating 8 candy bars a day. How much is
I
a candy
didn't
bar?
eat 8 candy bars a day.
How many candy bars a day?
6.
All right, so 6. And the big thick ones, right?
Well, no. Now you're talking about your sex life. Just
the
stick
big
to one
brown
subject.
thick ones. Was it
Mark
the thin
White.
ones or the chunky
It was the
ones?
king size.
Yeah,
Yes.
so the 6 of the king size Hershey bars a day. And then he's like, I didn't eat 8 of them. I can't believe you would accuse me of eating 8
I gave them
chocolate
up
bars.
a year and a half ago. I gave them up. Back then, from last year, January to June.
You've lost a lot of weight.
I
too.
lost 30 pounds almost because I ate I think 1 a month. During the quarantine, I kind of picked up the habit again. I was eating maybe 2 a day. And then I
Really?
stopped. Yeah, maybe. No, it was more.
Now it comes out. Really, 2 candy bars a day?
1 or 2.
I thought every once in a while I'd see you with like a bag of M&Ms. I didn't realize you were doing 2 candy bars a day again.
No, it was.
addict.
It was. It was most of the time 1, but there were some days where there was 2, or maybe it was a bag of M&Ms with lunch and then maybe a brown bonnet or ice cream with dinner.
See,
That's what I meant.
You actually started to be really good, and then Marshall's ice cream place opened down the road. So
Yeah. So when the quarantine started, once we were into that, I got it. I started eating again, and then on our ice cream shop near Sally's house,
they make their own ice cream.
and
I totally
it's
get it.
unbelievable. So yeah, when they opened up, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, I went a little crazy for a few
I knew
days.
it was a problem because he would try to like be good, and then he would like look around and he would like go to me and he's like, "Should we get ice cream?" Like it would be like someone else's fault that we had to like go.
Like if you were sad about something, I don't know, make you feel better. Ice cream.
We can go get ice cream.
We can go. It's good.
I'm like, I'm okay.
No. You're not okay.
Make
You
everything
need
all right.
ice cream.
Yeah,
Let's
get
go.
in
Let's
the car.
go right now. But I've gotten better. I haven't.
But I'm asking, like, how much is one king chocolate bar? How much does it cost? $1?
Oh,
I don't even know. I can't even. I don't even know the last time I bought a candy bar. Like
think
when
it
I was
was-
8. I have no idea.
I don't know. Two and change.
Oh, really? See, this is okay. This is how long it's been since I bought a candy bar. I seriously thought you were going to say 50 cents. Like, that's probably like the price like 35 years ago. Really? Over $1?
Thank you for mentioning that. I love the big, thick
$2?
ones because, 2 and change.
So what's 2 times 6?
12.
$12 a day. That's another
Well,
bottle of.
That's amazing.
That's like another bottle of wine, right?
You don't know math. You're getting that barbecue ready?
I'm getting it all fired up.
I knew
Getting
you
it
were going
ready
to
for
call
tomorrow.
and yell at me. I actually said out loud, now Joe's going to call and yell at me for making fun of him.
No, I won't yell at you. I'll give you a break today.
Oh, that's nice of you.
No, I just wanted to call in and say, have a happy 4th of July.
You too, Joe.
And enjoy
and
it
your
and be
family.
safe.
Yeah, same to you guys. Have a great time. And I'm still looking into that thing that we talked about.
You got it. No
All right.
problem.
Have a great weekend, buddy.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye, Joe.
Thanks
guys.
for calling.
Joe Staz checking in.
So that's $12. That's $12 a day. That's like a typical bottle of wine. So you're saving a fortune now. Good job.
Wow.
Yeah,
I honestly never thought of it that way.
right.
Wow.
Because, yeah.
We're in the money.
So it actually is counteracting your love of CDs. You could buy a CD a day,
Oh, all right.
and it'd be even Steven.
That'll be fun. I enjoy them. I enjoy CDs. I'm a geek. Yeah, Beatle fans are freaky. Who said that?
Andy.
Yeah, Andy's a big music lover himself. Although he doesn't like Rush or Yes.
I love when Andy plays, sings.
Yeah, actually, I do too.
I do. It's just calming.
What did he played some Dylan the other day, right? Mm-hmm. What was it? Was it?
I
it wasn't
love
Blowing in the
when
Wind.
people play Dylan music and then I actually know what the words are. Sorry, Bob Dylan. I like your work, but
Did you see his new
geesh.
album? He's got a 17-minute.
Enunciate.
He's got a 17-minute song on his new album.
Oh, really?
17 minutes.
All right.
Bob Dylan. All right. So we're talking about. We mentioned before that how New York is doing well in this virus and things are opening and New York seems to have it contained.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we talked about it, but in England, they're actually doing human testing now on a possible vaccine.
Okay.
So that's a very good thing. But there's also a weird thing in England. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Yeah, when I was talking to Elio the other day, he said that Boris Johnson gave the okay for theaters to open, but no shows. So that was pretty much the reaction of the whole country. Like, so the theaters can open, but there's no shows. So you could just go in there and
Run in really quick and go, and run out
what?
with more than 10 people.
Well, I don't know if they're only allowing 10 people. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's bizarre. It must be something like people are getting charged rent or something, and they can't charge them if they can't open them.
He did say, this is something I found interesting. I don't know if it's true. I'm just going by his word, but it must be true because he said it. He said that concerts, one of the reasons that they're putting that they haven't opened up concerts yet, is because when you sing, the water droplets that come out of your mouth travel further when you're singing than when you're talking.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
So-
stand a little further back.
But do you believe that? Does that make sense to you? You're the smart one here.
All right. Well, I've never really quite. I think everyone speaking and not wearing masks is a bigger problem than 6 feet. I always kind of thought that because, the moisture attaches. The molecules will attach to the air molecules, and then for a while, even it'll travel further. So I know. Well, you asked. So
I did.
So I never
I'm
really
just being
thought it was like 6 feet. I never thought that was like the deal. I always kind of thought wear a mask and then you don't have to worry about whatever droplets are coming out of your mouth because there are airborne viruses and waterborne viruses, but from the spit and stuff. But it goes further than 6 feet. So
Wow. But yeah, you're saying so singing it does go further than talking?
yeah, why not?
That doesn't really make sense to me. You still, whether you're singing or whether you're singing or talking, you're still projecting and moving your mouth. Like, I don't know, why does that make a difference?
Well, you're a performer, so you already speak like this.
I don't know what you mean.
You say, I would like toast. You're just.
Is that what I do in the morning?
Yeah.
So you're like,
good
Tony,
morning.
like Tony,
Yeah.
what would you like for breakfast? And I'll take toast, Sallie. Is that what I do?
So most of us are like, hey, how's it going?
That's totally what I do in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I totally go, I'll take the English muffin. Shut up. Well, yeah, and then I burp a few times like that.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like a little bit of a warning for 4th of July. Don't if you're just watching fireworks, that's wonderful. If you're setting off fireworks, kind of a hand sanitizer and fireworks do not mix. So be a little careful these days. Like a lot of people are carrying around hand sanitizer with them, but it has ethanol and stuff in it that can kind of ignite. So just be a little bit careful.
Elizabeth says Atlantic City is opening without smoking, drinking, alcohol, and no food. And the Brigada is not opening. Oh, that's interesting.
Why are they taking alcohol away?
I don't know. Well, I guess because that's less people be together to go drinking, less people coming together to serve it, I guess.
They're still touching buttons. And
Kenny
stuff.
Shevlin is here, and he's cursing at us.
Again? What did we do now? Oh, wear a fucking mask. Yeah.
There's no need
Absolutely.
for the F,
Yeah.
Kenny. Just wear a mask. That's all you need to say, Kenny. Where you been?
I know. Where's Kenny been?
Eric's not here with us anymore, so he doesn't watch.
Oh, yeah, that's it. He was
Fine.
just here for Eric.
I shouldn't complain. I still haven't seen Kenny's band. I've known Kenny for, I don't know. I've known Kenny, I don't know. Wow, I've known Kenny a long time. I've known Kenny since 2004? 5? 2005. So 15 years I've
You sure it's
known
not
Kenny.
4?
It's 5.
You sure it's 2004? Because I'm just saying it could be 2005. And
2005.
that could really make a difference in the story.
It does.
I
was trying to figure out how many years I've known him. And it's not 16, it's 15.
Until
That's
you
a big difference. That's a whole year.
Whether it's 2005 or 2004. So we would all rather wait until you know for sure because it matters that
You're
much.
welcome. It was 2005 because Kenny stood in for me at one of our murder mysteries because I had just had my amputation. So I couldn't perform yet. So Kenny stood in for me. Somebody I was working with at the time knew Kenny and brought him in. So he stood in for me at a show.
Stood in for you because you just had one leg.
Yes, because I couldn't stand. So he stood in for me. You dick. So 15 years and I haven't seen his band yet. So I guess it's all right that he's not watching us as much. And he does have a great singing voice.
Oh, yeah.
He's a twisted individual who we need to hang up a lot on, but his singing is very good.
And he will belt out any song. Like there's been times during shows when we have some time to kill in like the middle while people are trying to figure out who the murderer is.
Do you think this is him?
Maybe. And he'll just like grab a mic and start singing random songs. Like he's so great.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey now.
Hey now, there he is.
Hey you.
First time, long time.
How are you?
Just to let you know,
Yes.
in the beginning,
God
when
created
there were doctors
the
and
heavens and
virologists
earth.
and real folks saying wear a mask,
Yes.
that's when you say wear a mask.
Yes.
We are at the point of wear a fucking mask.
Well, when
there
you
are
say
still
we, who are you
people-
talking about? Are you talking about New York State or the whole country?
No, any person. There's a lot of people that are protesting
Yes.
and saying, I don't want to wear a mask. It's selfish.
Yeah.
And, you were bringing up when you sing, air escapes
Uh-huh.
more quickly. It's just at a faster rate.
Oh, okay.
It's like putting the accelerator on your car. Just comes out quicker.
Okay.
But it's proof that it slows down your breath. So I wear a mask, right?
Thank you.
I have no delusions that it's going to keep the virus out. But if I do have the virus, it's going to slow the transmission from my mouth. It's just fact.
Okay.
So if everybody wears a mask, we'll get over with. We'll
Yes.
get this thing over. But I don't want to wear a mask. And all these people in Florida, I don't want to wear a mask. Anyway, so the reason I called was
Say hi because you missed us.
yes, and to say hi. And no, I haven't been listening because you do know that I took a self-imposed Facebook break, and I deactivated my account.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
You knew that? I didn't know that.
Facebook is a toxic cesspool. I can't believe half of the people I know actually graduated elementary school with the stuff they post.
You have to be really good at just scrolling on, and you're not really all that good at that. I'm just saying. So it's probably good. There are people that are good at.
He didn't hear what you said. Go back.
Yeah, there are people that are good at just scrolling on when they see comments that are just ridiculous.
Okay.
But you're just not good at that, and you're good at a lot of other things. You're just not good at that. So I can understand why you wanted to take a break.
Yeah, so I had to take a break because when you have educated people posting memes saying, the CO in COVID stands for China originated.
I never heard that.
Okay, but I did, and I can't let that go because 1, you can't be that stupid if you graduated high school. 3, I understand why we're in the current position we have, and 4, wait, did I go to 2? I went 1, 2, 4, motherfucker. You shouldn't be allowed to vote if you think that the CO in COVID stands for China originated.
Here's the thing, though, Kenny. There are times when I'll see a big, bold meme or something that someone wrote, and it'll be so moronic to me that I actually go, oh, I'm so happy I didn't see who posted that. I don't even want to know who posts some stuff because it's hard for me not to feel the same about them after stuff like that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for me to not call people stupid.
Yeah. I understand. I totally get it.
It's hard to buy. So it's part. I can bypass it, but as you probably are well aware, I like the comedy aspect of mocking folks that are that dumb.
I hear you. Yep.
Yeah, but then it weighs on you.
So no, it didn't really weigh on me. I felt bad. Okay, this is bad to say. So after a while, it felt like I was picking on the handicap. So I took a self-imposed break. So I just wanted to call and say hi. I wanted to make sure that you guys know it wasn't personal. Had nothing to do with you guys. I didn't know how to log on. So I would see your updates on Instagram, but you can't. I can't watch the show on Instagram, and I never tried it on YouTube.
Yeah, I was going to say there's this thing called YouTube where you can see it.
Yeah, well, I never did that, so I wasn't really going to look at how to log on to that and get on and watch it on YouTube. I'm back on Facebook. Long time, first time. I'll be listening. Has nothing to do with anything else other than I took a break and was off of Facebook. I deactivated my account.
Well, it's good to hear your voice, pal, and have a great 4th of July.
Thanks, Kenny.
Hey now, you too. Happy birthday, America. I'll be sending you a get well card because America is sick. Bye. Later. Peace.
Kenny Shevlin calling in. Good to hear his voice. And with that, are we out?
Yeah, we're out.
Hey, everybody have a great 4th of July. Don't forget to get your swag. Don't forget govs.com. Check out all the great shows. Jessica Kirsten playing this weekend. Vic DiBatteto's coming up. Anthony Rodia's coming up. Lou Pratt's. And Carla Okerson, Mike Keegan, Tim Saliani, Rich or Jeff, and everybody else that we know is playing on July 30th. Go to govs.com to get your tickets. Don't forget to support the Roslyn Social. Let's see, today is Friday. Don't forget, is there Quarantine Life today?
No.
No Quarantine Life today, but a star-studded...
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
There could be. So check in at 2 o'clock to see if there's a Quarantine Life.
No.
There's not, so never mind. But there's a star-studded lineup tonight, baby. 6 o'clock, Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up with Don Sill and Benny Rizzuti, and Tim Saliani's there, and Charles Goonan will be there. Speaking of Charles Goonan, check out Charles Goonan, Tune In with Goonan. Tune In to Goonan. Sally's on it, Don Sill is on it, Andy is on it, Jeff Bosey's on it. Jeff Bosey was hilarious. Andy was hilarious with the mustache. It was a great episode. I laughed my ass off when we watched it yesterday. So check that out. So, yeah, Pasusu with Don Sill tonight at 6. Mandy and her husband at 8. And a bonus domestic disturbance tonight at 9:15 with Carla, Tim, and Mike. And then Sally. And then what's tomorrow? Is there anything on tomorrow?
No.
Right, so there's nothing on tomorrow. Everybody have a great 4th. So there's nothing on for the weekend. Sally and I will be back here Monday morning at 11. Everybody have a great 4th of July. Have a great time. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Stay sane. We'll see you guys Monday morning.